Hey there, I'm JB and welcome at part 4 of the Island playthrough, and for today, within a few minutes we're going to head out on adventure and I'll be showing you what I've been preparing for this. Also, I will show you the new animal pen, and on our way out I will be showing you something extra based on the comment of Salek. I want to thank everyone for the lovely comments. I really appreciate this and keep them coming. If you don't know what to comment but still want to help out, then leave an emoji. Alright, down here I have to show you one thing, and that is this new animal pen. And for some reason I'm walking. If you're walking, press on insert on your keyboard and that will change it to running. So in this case the pen now looks like this. I'm not completely done with experimenting with this because there is something that I've noticed with this pen, and I will just explain it to you in a second. Now I got my tamed animals right down in here, right? I got 2 hens and 2 boar in a enclosure that is a little bit smaller than the enclosure down underneath. The reason being for that is because if they breed something, I want to be sure that it at least spawn underneath into the pen itself, which is right down here. And the reason why I'm saying I'm still experimenting with it, because I actually tamed 2 more hens and 2 more boars, which I put it up on top, and then I noticed they've been breeding 2 more boars down here, and that was basically it. I've been sleeping, and it kept with those 2 boars and it didn't get more and more. So I'll guess there is still a certain amount in a /is area that can be spawned out here. Now for the future I am going to experiment, because maybe these animals have like a little box surrounding them which says, okay, if there is so many animals surrounding by them, do not spawn anymore. This could be like a new security system, which I'm talking about. Like these crabs can sometimes get stuck into the water. But if these crabs keep breeding and breeding, the lag is getting worse and worse. And I think the system actually takes care that only a certain amount of crabs will spawn into each other and don't get more and more. So one final thing before we get onto the ship and go out on south, I have to explain you what I've been doing, not off camera, but I kind of did it the last time already, but I had to cut out a little bit of footage because or else the video would have taken 40-50 minutes. So I thought, you know, I can better explain it into this episode. So the thing that I've been doing last time also, and let me by the way get away from the sea noise. It might not be too loud for you, but I thought, you know, in this playthrough let me hear you some sounds of this game. So just need to keep in mind to stay away from it for myself. I have basically been unlocking everything that I could unlock, right? We have been unlocking this together, which I have 1 repair hammer into my toolbox. It's not too difficult to make. Anything else I cannot unlock because it also says down here you need to be, you know, in the arid region for the next stuff, which sounds logic, right? I have been unlocking the obsidian armor, which only took glass, leather and resin, which in this case I've been making the helmet, the armor, chest plate, the leg and the boots. So these are going to give us protection in our exploration in a minute. Also I got this bow, which is also not too bad to unlock, which also in this case I have been making the bow, which is right down here. And I got this ammo belt filled up with arrows, as much as I could be making. Of course I could go to that island and the one behind there, trying to find some more flint for that. Then in this case I've also got everything from down here, which I also unlocked this one, which you only need 5 exploration points. You need 3 healing herb, which is easy to get, and melons are easy to get, which I can make a gold pouch and a pigeon post. Now the gold pouch, you can also store some coins in them, and I also noticed that in this hunter thing, it's not right now, but you can also add in feathers, which is also very nice. Now the pigeon post is already onto my ship. This is something I'm going to be using later on, because at this moment if we want to have a trader we need to have golden pebbles, and I don't have golden pebbles just yet. Anything else? Yes, I have gotten the new tools. It was also easy to unlock, as you can see in my slot bar. I have chosen one of the 3 obsidian weapons because we could get a spear down here, we could get a mace, and we could get a sword. Now I've been checking out the stats: 1318, 1419 and 10 to 20. Now this one might hit more than this one, but the chance when you hit lower is 10, which with this one is 14. So I've basically chosen something that is better than this one, but is lesser bad than this one when you hit the lowest point, something like that. And then I think that is actually all of the stuff that I was going to need to show you. Now I will show you the ship, and or I got an extra set of diving stuff with me, because Salex was actually mentioning don't forget to say bye or hi to the shark in the middle of the map. I'm going to show you in a minute what that is for the people who don't know, and there's probably a chance that I will die, so that's why I make some extra stuff. So in here, a lot of chests, right? I got this guy right down here, and I got a couple of whisker baskets, just because, you know, these are very handy for small spaces. I have been saying we're gonna go out south. I guess it's going to be west in this case. It is fine. Normally I like to go out south or north of the map, and then, you know, spawn south or north on the other side of a different map. I'm going to go to the middle. Now we have been seeing a shark right down at the Donut Island, and I think the developers just added that in for fun to warn you that there are sharks in this game, even though most spots and places of this game they are not there. There are a couple of things that if you die will be saved up. I'm gonna be honest, I actually fell off the mountain rolling, and then I died, and I noticed a couple of things were gone while other things were not gone, and I'm not gonna take any risk on, you know, what is gone and what is not gone. And yeah, I've also been making some this healing stuff, but there are sharks. We can come back to this actually very much later on, because, you know, we are not that protected and we don't have anything to protect ourselves from the shark, which is very deep below. So we're gonna go in here, and then down here at the bottom there is a cave, and as you can see, you know, my oxygen stuff is not the best. You see here, yeah, there's like a cave down there. I'm not gonna make it, it's okay. I just want to show you like how dangerous this is, only for beginning to, you know, even want to go low. We will die. But it is definitely interesting, and I think, you know, it's maybe good that I'm not going to completely show it just yet for the new people. I'm just gonna keep going down in here. I'm seriously injured and dead. So, one warning for all the new people. It's very dangerous, besides a shark could spawn there. Alright, and I forgot to go into my bed, which is not a bad thing, because, you know, we can just do this. And then I can still decide to go out south. And as you can see, I still have this though. I could have kept maybe some of my inventory containers, but anything else could be gone and laying down there. So, yep. Let me see something here, because normally you repair your ship at the navigation table. In this case, we could show requirements and do this at the helm. So right now our ship is 98%, which is still okay. This is not like too weird of a cost actually. And details 10 to 14. Okay, that's kind of fun to know. Alright, we should be getting there any minute. So now that it's saying you can travel to other islands by selecting your destination on the region map. So we're pressing on M, and this is then of course our regional map. And in this case we can go anywhere we like. Now I could go here, but I know that I am not ready to fulfill this just yet. So what I would at least like to do is just go via this, and then take that one. And I'm not going to show everything, but I will show you at least the minimal. And once we see some new stuff, I will show you maybe some goodies or maybe some stuff that I'm really going to need. Also, I have actually forgot to explain you that or tell you. Ooh, okay. So, this is bad weather, and in bad weather, your ship can get damaged. Your ship will only be damaged until, I believe, the developer is saying 4%. Okay, which means if your ship is completely damaged, it will sink to the bottom of the ocean, and then you can repair it as long as it's still claimed. If you unclaim your ship, get damaged, it will sink down, it's lost forever, so you want to be careful with that. So basically I have a chest on the island, and in this chest I already start saving up some goodies to unlock a different regions. Now on the minimap you can see which is between north and east, that way on the compass, that there is like a cave, and this cave I think is underwater. So I have never really been into an underwater cave. I did try it once, but I'm afraid to get lost and then die drowning, you know, and maybe shocked. It depends on the depth of the cave. Right, and we got also our first rain, and I just saw something. This is our very first random encounter in an exploration. I think this is just a canoe. Now this isn't that dangerous, of course. So at random encounters right now you can find these things which are tablet type of deals, and if you reveal its secret, we're gonna get an exploration point and we'll learn some new recipes. We've learned the Roman numeral stone L, and I can also see some seaweed, so this is not like crazy deep down here. And you can find some other things like fishing bait and a wooden fishing rod. I already have 2 of them. And you can find the school of fish. And there is some stuff at the bottom, which I need to check that out too, right? So down here there are another 2 of these tablets. Most random encounters have 3 tablets. Gonna get some more exploration points, and we learn the recipe, stone tablet eyes, and another Roman numeral thing. In here, got some kelp. Basically it. I have some more kelp. But yeah, once you got better diving suit, you know, you can stay longer underwater. Right, mouse button, catch some fish. Alright, that will be fine for now. Yeah, I'm going to keep my diving backpack on. Now we got some clownfish, we could eat that. I think this might be used in also a recipe, I think, I'm not sure. Now JT have also been saying that he can't wait for me to go into a cave. I'm not sure if I'm ready just yet for a cave with a bow and arrow. It's gonna be really tough. I might want to have some better weapons for that, and ammo? Yeah, ammo too. But I wanted to say armor. Okay, I see a random encounter there, which might be the one that I'm going to need. Now in this case, I'm going to need to find something that I can trade easily, right? Because, you know, things are not for free. And here you can see we need pebbles for that. Alright, our first island. And let me just quickly take a little look, because you can get a painting, a blueprint, and some goodies. For this one we can get a old shoe, some more coins, and some exploration points. Alright. Wanna be careful. Yeah, I already see skunks. It's okay. I mean, get over here. Not sure where it's at. I'm going to move. Grab some of this, grab some of that. So since things are / is new and refreshing for me, and I'm not very well armed and whatnot, I'm going to play very careful, I notice already. Now I am going to attack these creatures because I am going to need meat, I'm going to need leather and whatnot, so... Oh, it's not like difficult right now. I would say that most of the time with 3 of them. So I want to keep an eye out on my back. I've seen this down here. I'm not sure what that is. It's a broken down clay deposit. Oh, there is a teepee tent over there. Yeah, let's just check this out. So we have this Lincoln with a brand new random encounter house, which is very nice. A couple of things in here which grab, but not everything. Oh, we can. Okay, that is very nice of the developers that we can grab some goodies at least. I doubt that anything in this is to grab. Alright. Oh! You know, the developers have started being kind again. Well, normally you couldn't like break down certain stuff and things, so I get it. Like I think oh, you can. Okay, so pumpkin. Okay, it doesn't show any pumpkins on here. I can also understand that I don't want to make the list like too long. Maybe it grows in the temperate region. So yeah, we really want to be careful with that one pumpkin though. Of course, maybe if we find more encounters, we can get more of that stuff. We can get paintings. Yes. Goodies, you have any berries? Oh yeah. I'm gonna grab 3 of each and I want to see if I can get some seeds out of that. Now of course this is a little cheating, I'm thinking about it, but for now these paintings for me are very valuable, right? If I would be playing on a different account and I didn't have any of this stuff, I could easily say, you know, let's get rid of a piece of painting. Then I'm gonna sell this one. It's cheeky. But yeah. Alright, well, there goes my painting. Well, but we might be able to find another one of these guys. And I have made a couple of pebbles though, so that's gonna be very nice. Now we can also see some more stuff onto the compass, which in this case is a that magnifying glass, and that means a random encounter. Yeah, maybe new creature. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I was not expecting that to happen because, you know, by my knowledge, there is also a TP tent trader. Alright, and in this TP tent, you can find some more goodies. Leather shoes. Horse hide. Arrows. Stick bow. A tight sack. Look at this. Exploring is definitely worth your time though. At 1017, this thing does fire damage. Now there are certain creatures which are bad against fire damage. So if you would hold like a thing that can do ice damage, they might be very resistant to that. So yeah, you also want to learn your enemies, even though I'm not really sure how you can do that actually. I mean, it's not that this Indian guy was saying, hey, I'm good against this kind of damage. Alright, and we have a giant structure right down here. What will that be? Well, oh, snapperoonies. That is a terror bird. Ow! Angry chicken. Ow! Okay. No! What you do? Oh, I'm so glad it didn't attack me. Okay, so the first thing that I am going to do is have a look around the structure to be sure that at least it's safe and that there is not like another angry chicken walking around. Any more ass whooping? No? Okay, we learned Full Moon Harpoon, Old Totem Block. Ah, I see, that Totem Block thingies. More of this, learn recipe, Arid Face. Ooh, look at this, Asian Stone Knife. Now, tools getting dropped in toolbox. 7 to 10. Now the thing is, we don't really use knives for fighting anyways. 8 to 10. So yeah, this thing is better than that one. And you know, it's a nice color on it, so. And a nice name. If there are mushrooms to be found, grab them all. Wicker basket. Look, golden pebbles. If you don't have anything for sale, you know, exploring is rewarding. Clay ball, no thank you. More pebbles. And some gold ingots. And what is in here? Look at that. I think I would like to have most of it. Minus that one, because you know I have 2 of them now. What is also a lot of fun is to save up all of these valuable items, so you can make like a little museum later on, and then you know have all of that good stuff in there. I am, however, very curious if the underwater encounter is. It definitely is. I just seen something. I wanted to say, I was wondering how close it'd be, so now it is popping back up onto compass again. And funny enough, it is right down here, which I haven't really seen any time before. Now, of course, I don't have my diving gear with me. I could just spawn the ship here. Need it. I just want to have a quick look what it's all about. Oh. So you can tell also by the stuff that is on the water. Right, let me just first drop off some stuff because I am carrying way too much stuff and things. Okay, so these things are very valuable. You want to grab them definitely when you can. Especially for the beginning when you play this game. It's gonna be super duper handy. Sponsors, we got fish. I'm definitely going through some off cameras grinding down here because it's absolutely paradise. And we also got a bust man statue. Looks like this. And yeah, we might going to recognize that guy after the next episode though. Alright, I think I see this basket down here. I'm not sure if this is also another clam. No. Wicker basket. Ooh, more goodies. Alright, let's see. Is there some more stuff? X. Random encounter wise, I mean? Oh! Big kitty! Okay, that was not too bad. Okay, not too bad. Okay, ooh, I can see 2 encounters. One of them contains some bad dudes. Behind the bad dudes is some more badgers. Alright, what do we have here? Got a tablet. Got another tablet. Got a ton of meat. Well, it is a ton, right? Or maybe it's a ton in Dutch. We got stone thingy. Ooh, look at this stuff. Now, I really would like to learn about weapon skill somehow. Like, how would you know the weakness? You know, it doesn't say any weakness, so you can also not like study the weakness based on the armor, something like that. What is this? Oh, that's like, what is this purple stuff? But this plant is just very sad. A sad plant. Alright, I guess this is going to be it. What I want to do in the next episode is do like a power exploration episodes, or with other words, we are going to go through all of these islands and all of these maps on a real fast way, or at least I'm going to show you that on a real fast way. And then the episode after that, I would like to go to Elmwood's Outpost. Alright, this plant is sad and I want to unset the plant, so let me see if I can murder his buddy, which I didn't get any seeds from it. And then we are going to give you a buddy, so you don't have to be sad, right?